I've only been at Eastern Volunteers for just over 2 years now, so quite a newbie considering the depth of knowledge and experience that have previously been around here at the organisation. Well, I have had a rich history in my work career with engaging and supporting and being a volunteer. So I believe, like other people at the organisation, that what we all bring is a rich experience around volunteering that is quite diverse and different. So for me, I started volunteering when I was 14 and experienced what it was like to be a youth volunteer. Then I managed teenage volunteers as a coordinator and have also managed volunteers in an aged care setting. So I feel like the experience and knowledge that I have of the sector is around being a volunteer and around managing different sorts of volunteers in different settings. Well, what I see it as a celebration right now of the concept of volunteering in our area, in our region. I see Eastern Volunteers as a conduit of volunteering. So for me, it's not necessarily a celebration of Eastern Volunteers, rather a celebration of all volunteering for the last 40 years. And the future of EV and of volunteering is very exciting, and more of the good stuff, more of engaging with people, more connections, and particularly I see our role in supporting people from diverse cultures, from diverse backgrounds, people that are experiencing barriers to volunteering. I see there's a much more exciting future for that sort of volunteering. It's my whole career. It's all of my attitude towards life. It's how I raise my children. It's how they connect with their community. So being that I started when I was 14, that's an impressionable age. That's the age where you're developing your sense of value in the world, how you connect with your peers and your community, and being a strong, valued member of my community who I perceived that they valued me for my independence and my thinking and what I did. I think that shaped the way that I support children, because it was with children with disability, that volunteering experience. Yeah, and I think, considering that my career is in volunteering and supporting volunteers, there is an absolute direct correlation between volunteering at that age and where I am today. There's about 300 young volunteers in that same program, and from when I was 14 and I was the one that was managing that program for a little bit of time, that I got to see the outcomes of, it wasn't just my experience, it was nearly every single 14-year-old, 15, 16-year-old that's come through that program as a volunteer. Their life has changed course in a positive way, in some way, shape and form. So, my brother had the same experience, and he's a teacher. He's training to be a teacher. Lots of other volunteers are teachers as well. Some are in the disability sector. Some are wonderful nurses. Some are the most empathetic police officers that you've ever seen, based on their concept of human nature that was formed when they were 14. I think that's why I'm so passionate about volunteering, because I can see incredible benefits for individuals, and probably more so I can see that with teenagers.